What
Joey.
the fuck, cocksucker? Joe Diaz is in the house.
What's up, gentlemen?
If you're gonna walk on ice, you might as well dance.
What's going on?
Time to get crack-a-lackin'.
Pooped up. Look at Eddie Bravo. He's looking like the shit MC Hammer gave Nate Marquardt the night before. He's all fucked up. Look at him over there, smoking some
trunk, and you're outrunning cops on a dirt road.
I would never have the balls to fucking step on it when a cop was behind me.
That's a commitment.
Not even 30 fucking
That's
years ago, before the helicopter chased you and all that shit.
Well, that was the thing.
I pull the fuck over and I take my hands out. I turn the music off. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it was fair back then. The cops saw you, and it was one-on-one.
You know how many kicks to the fucking stomach you get, dog? I don't need that aggravation. I pull the fuck over. I don't best bet. I don't know. Some people like to live on the wild side. But every time...
Joey, give me your prognosis. What's going to happen with this Occupy Wall Street protest?
Well, here it is. First off, we're living in the fucking 60s. Just because you pimp up and tied my outside my fucking house with a tent, I'm supposed to stop doing what I'm doing? You got to go for... You got to hit him with a fucking pocket is. That shit with the tent, that's, as the fucking guy said in The Godfather, that's Antigua. You got to hit him in the fucking pocket. These are corporations. You got to start lighting these motherfuckers on fire. You got to do something. You got to get this. Now you got people planting shit, and they got the weed signs out and stuff.
So,
and it's growing
what's
momentum.
The move? What's the move? You
The
got to
move
get a
is
corporation on your
we
side
got to
and
fucking
boycott
get
the
down
other
and
ones?
dirty. We got to stop this shit. These thoughts are antique. We got the computer now. We got all these fucking computer fucking nerds that hack all this shit to waste time. Let's fucking hack them. When you want to hurt somebody, hit them in the fucking pocket, guy. Plain and simple. When you suck your fucking maid's pussy and your wife finds out, does she come at you with a stick? No. Her attorney says, chill, bitch. We got the answer. We're going to own this motherfucker. First off, let's get something straight. We cannot occupy anything until we get rid of the iPhone. Because while you're holding that iPhone, you're a fucking hypocrite. So let's get that started right there. So until you are ready to prepare to go, you got to go. When Fidel pulled those rebels into the mountains, they went into the mountains. And until we're prepared to make that, this country's not going to change. We're just a bunch of hippies jumping up and down. Ooh, that worked in the 60s. It's 2011.
So what do you
bitch.
mean by the? I'm not sure I totally understand what you're saying about having an iPhone.
We're going against
go
every corporation here. If we're going against every fucking corporation, they're part of that. We got to step and live by it. We got to set our marker and enforce it. If not, you can't live half-assed. It's like the guy that says, I'm going to do comedy, but I'm going to have a day job. Same concept, my friend.
I see what you're saying.
Same concept.
So you think
We
that
have to
there's
learn
no
to
way...
live out these things and show these motherfuckers that we're not going to stand online like donkeys. That's what we've become as a country. That's why we'll never move, because we've become donkeys. Fucking donkeys. Donkeys! Cubans swim to avoid that feeling. Cubans will swim 90 miles to avoid that feeling. We've accepted it. Saturday Night Live is funny. It's funny. 2 years from now, you look at it and you go, should I shoot myself in the head now or later? There ain't nothing crack-a-lacking here. But until we commit, as Americans, this ain't, and it's got to be.
Is it possible that some corporations are not evil? Is it possible that we only have to boycott the ones that are
If
cunts?
we boycott one, we got to boycott everybody.
Really? But how do we get our stuff?
He lost me at get rid of my iPhone.
I'm telling you, as a fucking human, but so for this
He
country,
reeled me in with each sentence.
You know, when I call Sprint, I love Sprint. I've been with Sprint since day one.
That's a corporation.
You always speak very highly of Sprint.
I love Sprint.
Are you going to abandon them for a tin cup and a piece of string?
If I have to, you know, I'll go back to the pager and that motherfucker.
You will go back to the pager.
You know,
I know you will.
Nothing.
But who's going to make your page?
I've told you, once you ain't around for 5 days, you can suck my dick. Once I figure out how to kill an animal, you can suck my dick. I don't need you no more. You follow me? This is our human fucking thing. I'm a Brian Redband. Don't just sit there. When I go to a Marriott with Brian, I don't want to hear Brian go, we're in a first-class hotel and I got to pay $15 for hi-fi. This is all part of it, guys. Well, high Wi-Fi. Whatever you fucking, whatever you motherfuckers
High fidelity.
Whatever
Bee
you
Gees
motherfuckers
album.
always, there's no hi-fi. Oh my God, I gotta pay.
No hi-fi.
All that shit. That's all part of the corporate scam. You know, a couple months ago, I went.
I'm listening to you. I think you're making all kinds of sense. You're fucking right. These fucking assholes come out with the fucking iPhone. They act like they only made 18 of them. And then everybody's running down there like a bunch of goddamn nerd zombies. Give me a fucking break. You got a whole fucking oil tanker full of them.
Joe Rogan was kind of
put them in the store.
UFC. I get to the Mandalay. I check in. The room is a comp under Joe Rogan's name. He was very kind enough to pay for it. On the way out, they take my credit card and they give me a slip. And they said on the way out, you have to pay an extra $49. And I go, for what? It's a comp. And they go, it's an association fee. Listen,
What?
I'll pay an association fee, but I'll poke your fucking eye out. I'm not paying. I told the lady, I go, you get 2 free cocktails and I go ride the bike. I couldn't even go to the spa. I had to go ride the bike like a communist by myself.
What?
I couldn't. And I said to the lady, I don't drink. I don't fucking
bike
drink.
like a
Why do I
communist?
want 2 free tickets and why am I paying $41? I got to tell you guys something. $41 ain't going to make me or break me. But for 2 days, even at the UFC, when I was watching the fighters punch him in the face, I kept thinking about how I was going to punch that lady in the face. The next morning when I
That
checked
seems
out.
like
Yeah, but it's not her. It's not
seems like
her.
that-
That's
I
what
understand.
sucks. Her
But
job is to get yelled
Yeah, I
at.
understand.
It's
I
the
was
guy in
happy.
the